It was a Wednesday evening on October 27th. No work for the week, and finishing some assignments for me to chillax and eat or do whatever for entertainment. So I decided to go into 4chan's random section, or B as known by the internet. Sometimes you might find some interesting threads other than just lolicon, woman, and other above 18 plus content. But somehow, one thread stand upon me than people's green text stories of getting heartbroken by some girl. Here is what it said. Quote, YouTube channel of a man torturing guinea pigs. I know B is a show of what it was, but thought maybe you guys might know what to do. End quote. As there is some information that is still out there on the internet, I just wanted to give a brief outlook on what happened to the capture of the abuser. And there is around a lot of information getting thrown around 4chan and Reddit, so I will only spit out as much as I know, and more around 4chan itself. When I checked the channel before it got terminated, it had recent video uploads, with the oldest from 2-3 days ago. But the channel has been uploading for almost a week, while removing videos at the same time, and also believed that the origin or finding of this channel was from a user named Inkry_Y who posted this on Reddit. Please massive flag this animal abuse YouTube channel. I came across this channel that is made just to torture poor hamsters in cruel ways. Please could anyone massive flag the whole channel? It's not like YouTube would do anything about it, to be honest. He then leaves the channel link, which of right now takes you into a terminated channel with nothing that you can find, but if you investigate through the Wayback Machine, you could see one snapshot with videos, although they don't work, and 3 more snapshots with videos deleted, and with some channel name changes. Before the YouTube channel was removed, this person's about section regards on a quote from a character named Jack in the 2018 movie The House That Jack Built, and after being noticed either by 4chan or Reddit, removes a quote from his about section. The House That Jack Built, as described by IMDb, quotes, "The story follows Jack, a highly intelligent serial killer, over the course of 12 years and depicts the murders that really develop his inner madman." End quote. More than all, the movie is presented with the themes of evil and society. As B is known to sometimes post some disturbing content, even to the point that law enforcement can be involved, can sometimes come sentimental with animals being abused. If you ever investigated the Dusty the Cat investigation, 4chan users rescue a small gray cat known as Dusty from his abuser, a kid named Kenny Glenn. Anyways, Anons were clicking that report button from YouTube, but other Anons were considering the opposite, but for a good reason. The reason these Anons don't want people to report is, quote, "If the channel gets too many reports, all the evidence will be deleted, and we will not be able to find this faggot. Use your brains," end quote. As B was trying to figure out how they can find the location of this abuser based on the environment around him, videos from the channel, or goes by the channel name Dr. T, started to remove videos left and right, and evidence was going down the drain. And as the 4chan threads began to get more Anons into the thread, the mods of the random section board, or Jannies for short, started to delete threads as well, removing any tips or any findings that they could find. Reason? Only the mods would know. It was happening to the same thing with the poll section, or political section. Their threads were getting pruned or deleted as well. Everything was in chaos. While the most active thread, this one, was the only one that had a lot of Anons involved, and since threads were going dark around them, Discord server invites got involved, just in case the thread would get removed. Since there were Discord invites getting thrown out in the thread, I decided to join one, and mainly lurked through the Discord. While this was going on, a backup channel popped up called LOL, started uploading some of Dr. T's videos, but only uploaded 3. Then in the comments section below, he uploaded an address, which was claimed to be false, as a poll user went and had a friendly chat with the owner of the house. Later, the channel renamed itself as Dr. T's Hamster Backup Account, and was regarded as the troll account, and then was terminated. One way that the Dusty the Cat case was solved was looking through videos and images on regarding the items all around the person. For example, looking at this infographic, there is a brief description from his physical form, and the brief description regarding to his environment. Some are in question, as only some or no information is described as well. For example, his age. He may look under 25 or 21, or maybe 18. It's anyone's guess. Although some features are there, such as his somewhat huge hands and a little bit of facial hair. Taken from one of Dr. T's videos, this screenshot gives a little bit of information of his environment. For example, the tractor supply bucket. There are only 1,923 Tractor Supply stores in 49 states, so removing one state might not work, but depending on what state has more or less stores. Another item that is visible is the ladder brand Werner. Although these ladders sell almost everywhere, we can learn more about Dr. T. With the bucket and ladder, and maybe the type of clothing he's wearing, it could be known that he is more of an outside person, such as a farmer or landscaper. This reduces the states that would be found as finding states that have more rural areas and that has a Tractor Supply. Also, a McDonald's bag. Of course, it's America. In other videos, you would also see a Petco animal box, which are used to transport an animal to a different location, such as in an owner's home. But since the channel was gaining more attention, the thread was posting around 8 p.m. and lasted around 3 to 4 a.m. when the videos were removed. Although since this was going around in the middle of the night, well, according to my time, most of Petco's locations were closed down, since there was no way to contact until the morning. Although others opened, but still, no one knew what Petco location to phone, since of course they don't have the location of Dr. T. Before the videos were getting removed by the mysterious Dr. T, there was some certain comments that were interesting, that regarded on looking through their channels to see if they could correlate with the abuser. Although I do not know from where they got from point A to point B, if it started in Dr. T's comment section, but other than that, knowing what channels Dr. T has suggested are lost due to the channel being taken down. I know that most of the channels used to jump from one point to another was mostly edgy type accounts that spam offensive texts and YouTube comments. For example, the Jacksepticeye Dad text. If you wanted more information about these YouTube channels, Some Ordinary Gamers has posted a video about the subject about it. But when Dr. T had his videos, he posted an interesting comment on his recent video. He posted an address. This is what it said. My address is 6 West Bountiful, Utah. Come find me, with a smiley face. Anons didn't know if the address was legitimate or was only listed to lead Anons away from Dr. T, so this address was kept in the back pocket for now. But hopping to different accounts and looking at what was suggested by the account led to a user named Samuel Webster, who was found posting a similar torture video aesthetic to his channel. He had Fortnite Let's Plays and had accidentally uploaded a video from the Dr. T channel, having the same background and items and having the same person sitting down on the floor. Once this Samuel Webster was found, it was a first name and a last name, which then can be easily searchable online via other social media accounts that Samuel had. Once that this Samuel accidentally uploaded a similar video of Dr. T on his Samuel Webster channel, this gave Anons a lead to what to do next. Although he has a Facebook, which I cannot find anymore, nor his parents, and his TikTok account also disappeared as well. But he did have an Instagram, although the Instagram was taken down as well. But when it was online, most of his posts and followers were all based on Bountiful, Utah, which some even got in touch of a mutual, which this mutual knew him from school, which was Samuel, and he was described as a weird kid. Once they made this tasteful discovery, Discord was silent. No tip or anything in sight. Add a Vine Boom sound effect, please, editor, aka me. Going through the Utah inmate roster database, his name, Samuel Webster, was found. His description for his arrest: cruelty to animals. His gender: male. His age: 18. Anons were still skeptical, can't even say the word right, but they believed they caught the right guy. Everyone rejoiced. He's in the slammer. Everyone can go sleep peacefully now. He was removed from the inmate roster website. The search was on again for Anons and Redditors. But then something else happened.
A Utah man was arrested in Davis County for allegedly torturing and killing guinea pigs. It's a disturbing case, and we won't get into the details in and of themselves.
Yes, but today, Fox 13's Aaron Cox spoke with a 17-year-old in Norway who brought nearly 30 people together to put an end to the animal cruelty. It's an interview you'll only see here.
He's a bit scared of being on the news, you know.
Meet Mika, a 5-year-old guinea pig.
And here's Mose. He is 1 year old, 1.5.
Furry companions to 17-year-old Adrian, who lives in Norway.
How amazing and grateful I am for these two guys being safe.
Mika and Mose motivated Adrian to join a group on Reddit all about guinea pigs. That's when he first noticed someone posting about abusing guinea pigs.
I just wanted to cry because it was just such a big impact. Like, how could someone that lives on this earth, how could someone do that?
Using his Reddit name, YouMemeGee, Adrian began a group to try and track down the abuser. The group slowly grew to about 28 people, 2 of which Adrian says they believe were police officers.
People pointing out that there was this Petco bag in one of the videos, so we knew it was in the US. Someone in that group chat contacted the police because we had enough evidence to kind of figure out kind of where he lives.
Adrian and his worldwide team were able to find an old address for the abuser. They contacted West Bountiful Police, who then connected them here to Woods Cross Police, who began investigating.
One officer that commented and said thanks, and we will take it from here.
We've, at this point, have collected 17 videos that depict animal abuse, and they're horrific, to say the least.
Police found the 18-year-old's current address and were able to make a quick arrest.
We moved so quickly on this case as one, to ensure that no more animals were harmed, and to provide this person with not only an appropriate sentence, but also some treatment.
Stopping abuse a continent away, Adrian says he never thought his Reddit group could make such a difference.
It's amazing that strangers that have no experience from anything can just work together, find something out.
In Woods Cross, Aaron Cox, Fox 13 News, Utah.
Aaron also spoke with a representative of YouTube who says this year alone they've removed hundreds of thousands of videos and terminated thousands of channels for violating their policies around animal abuse.
Although 4chan did work in the shadows, Reddit stepped up to stop Samuel as well, somehow had law enforcement into Reddit group chats. Good job, Reddit. Here's your reward. With his Samuel Webster account uploading a Dr. T video on his gaming account would give it all, his final mistake. Not just that, but having his full name displayed out there instead of a own online username, especially with him having different social accounts with the same name. Not just his name and accidental leak video on his Fortnite gaming channel, but some of the physical features matched to what was found throughout his Facebook and Instagram. And that comment that Samuel posted from his latest video, this one, I'm guessing this Samuel really doxed himself. He did say come find me with a smiley face, and 4chan and Reddit came to him, and came to him deep. Also, I have a Twitch and Twitter, link in the description. That's it. Later.